Hi everyone, it's Dr. TM and this is the Medical Truth. Like I said 2 weeks ago, we're talking about hepatitis. So what is hepatitis? Hepatitis is an infection of the liver. And the liver, which is a very important organ in the body, is located on the right side, is very important and has lots and lots of functions. It's needed in detoxification, that's getting rid of excessive chemicals and poisons in the body. It's needed in metabolism and digestion. And so when anything happens to this liver, a lot of things are going to go wrong eventually. Hepatitis is very common in Nigeria. Hepatitis is mainly caused by viruses, but in other cases it's caused by something else. It could be caused by bacteria or parasites. Another thing that could cause hepatitis is certain drugs or certain medications, excessive use of them. Example is paracetamol and certain antibiotics. You're taking paracetamol regularly, excessively, without the prescription of a doctor. It has been known to cause hepatitis later in life. Another thing that can cause hepatitis is excessive alcohol intake. You're taking alcohol excessively on a regular basis, many bottles in a day, many bottles in a week, many bottles in a month. That can cause hepatitis. One last cause of hepatitis is autoimmune, that's autoimmune hepatitis. This means that the immune system is overactive and is attacking its own cells, in a process attacking the liver cells. What are the types of hepatitis? We have 5 types of hepatitis, like I said in my introduction. Hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E. Now, hepatitis A and E, like I said, are sisters. They have the same means of transmission, or rather the same mode or route of transmission. That means that hepatitis A and E are transmitted through contaminated food and water. Hepatitis B and C are brothers because they also have the same route of transmission. They are contracted or transmitted through infected blood and blood products, unprotected sexual intercourse, and use of sharp objects, sharing of sharp objects with other people. Hepatitis B and D, I said are a couple because hepatitis D needs hepatitis B in order to survive. Hepatitis D cannot occur alone. It needs hepatitis B to be able to replicate and survive, and so they must always occur together. What are the symptoms of hepatitis? Fever, that's high body temperature, yellowness of the eyes, the eyes could turn yellow, vomiting, stooling, weakness. They could also have weight loss. They could also complain of abdominal pain, specifically at the area where the liver is located. They could complain of dark colored urine or clay colored stool. The stool is pale in color or light in color. They could also complain of generalized body weakness and leg swelling or abdominal swelling. The tummy is swollen up in severe cases of hepatitis. Now, what are the complications? What are the things that can occur when hepatitis is not treated or not detected on time? It could affect the kidneys, it could affect the lungs, it could affect the blood. The person starts having easy bruising or excessive bleeding. It can affect the brain. The person starts convulsing or the person starts getting confused, disoriented, and all that. It could also affect many parts of the body because, like I said, the liver is a very important organ. If anything affects the liver, many parts of the body are going to go wrong, or many functions of the body are going to go wrong. Screening is very important. That's why it's very important for one to test or do a proper testing to check for the hepatitis virus in the blood. That's why many hospitals and many clinics are doing, or rather are encouraging many people to do a hepatitis screening or hepatitis test to know if they have the hepatitis virus or not. Now, how can we prevent hepatitis, which is a very important part of this topic? The first thing is, like I said, early screening and immunization. Hepatitis A, B, and D, there are immunizations available for hepatitis A, B, and D, and so many people are encouraged to get vaccinated to protect them from hepatitis. And so it's very important that you can go to any clinic or any hospital and get the hepatitis vaccine. Another thing is washing your hands after using the toilet, because like I said, hepatitis A and E can be contracted through contaminated food and water. Another thing is do not share sharp objects with too many people. Learn to have your own clipper. If you are a guy, do not share sharp objects with people. Try to keep knives and sharp objects away from other people. Try to use your or have your own personal items so that you do not get infected with the hepatitis virus. Another thing is protection, sexual intercourse, protect yourself. Another thing is, like I said, alcohol. Try to reduce alcohol intake. It's important that you do not take alcohol excessively because it can lead to hepatitis. Reduce alcohol intake, or better still, stop taking alcohol because it can affect the liver. Exercise is also very important. Another thing is try to use drugs only with the prescription of a doctor. Make sure a doctor prescribes your drugs before you use them so that your side effects can be explained to you before you actually use them. Do not use paracetamol excessively because it has been known to affect the liver. Another thing is, if you have any of the symptoms that have been talked about, please try to see a doctor on time for early treatment and management. Hepatitis again can lead to liver cancer and liver failure, and so that's why this topic has been chosen to educate people in order to know what to do when these symptoms occur and how you can be able to receive proper treatment. That's what we can take on hepatitis. If you have any additions, if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, please send all of that to my platform. I will answer appropriately and promptly. Visit my Facebook page at Dr. TM The Medical Truth, my blog drtmmedicaltruth.blogspot.com, and my Instagram TV profile. No more lies, just tell the truth. Thank you.